Hey everyone, lots of strong sales activity in Victoria's detached home market. Will this all come crashing down soon due to the tariffs, or will Trump's tariffs be paused once again, perhaps even by the time this video is released? Nobody knows. About all we can do is look at the numbers of what's actually going on out there. We're seeing multiple offers, unconditional offers, and quick sales on detached homes in the $1 to $1.5 million range. And there's even good action on higher priced homes above $2 million and right into that luxury high end segment as well. When competing, it's still pretty rare to see a home sell for $100,000 over asking. Most are less, within about 5% of asking price, but there's a lot of competition and buyers are hungry right now for detached homes. The condo market is showing some signs of life, not to quite the extent that detached is, but I'll give you a few examples of how it's picking up. This 2-bedroom on Veterans Memorial in Langford was on the market since April 2024. They relisted and ended up selling for the same price without having to do any price drops. I helped my buyer get into this nice 1-bedroom in a Esquimalt that had been on the market since 2024 as well. New building, steel and concrete, even with some water views. Really great product. No reason this should be struggling to sell now. It was an expired listing and I found it by going through canceled listings. I asked the agent when it was coming back to market and we got it on day one, got the showing fast and got the accepted offer fast because I knew this kind of product would sell really quickly now as well. If you see something you like, don't wait. Even if you want to write a lower offer, it's better than competing for it. Once you start competing for a property, you're going to lose out on price, maybe conditions, or maybe not get the dates that you want. Case in point, this newer 2-bedroom in Gordon Head had to relist a few times. They finally lowered the price a bit and then they got multiple offers. Sales like that show me that there's lots of people waiting on the sidelines, and usually a price drop is what sparks them to jump in and make the offer. So if you like something, just make the offer before you get to that point. Every agent knows it's true. If your clients are humming and hawing about writing an offer on a place and they finally start to take the leap, then another offer seems to come out of nowhere. So don't let that be the case for you. The bottom line is there's lots of good signs out there right now for condos. There's 26% more condo sales than this time last year. And if you look at median prices, we're up 5% since last year as well. There's a few new buildings downtown and on Bear Mountain that I've been watching for the last few months. These buildings came online last year and they've been absolute crickets for months now. And investor inventory has been stacking up. And even they finally posted a few sales. Condo prices are still off from that 2022 peak, and you will see some pre-sale buyers taking big financial hits if they have to sell now. For example, this person in Oak Bay, they lost over $200,000 from the price they paid in that original pre-sale contract, but there is an appetite now for condos if they're priced correctly. Townhomes always seem to be in demand. It's such a small segment and it never really seems to falter much. I'm noticing a lot of new listings in Broadmead and Royal Oak of these almost retirement-like community townhome complexes. They have amazing locations, they have nice big layouts and square footage, but watch out since most of these were the 70s, the 80s, and 90s, and they usually need a lot of work. Most of these systems are now 30, 40, 50 years old, so they need a lot of remediation and work, and that has to be priced in. We have another interest rate announcement March 12th, and as for the tariffs, we really just have to take it day by day. Trump's policies and announcements are so unpredictable. There's so many mixed messages. Personally, I'm no longer making any decisions based on such inconsistent policy. It's just completely outside of my control. I can't do much about it, so I'm just going to live my life. People will always need homes, and Victoria will always be desirable, and I think we'll always be rather well insulated economically, even compared to other parts of Canada. And that's about all I know. It's completely pointless to hang on every single word Trump says. At this stage, you just have to live your life. When COVID first hit, I was so convinced that it would absolutely decimate Victoria's real estate market, and just look how that turned out. You just can't predict any of this. Let me know what you're experiencing out there in Victoria. March is always an interesting time since it's the start of the spring market, and if you look at any historical graph, March is when listings really start to ramp up. They peak around June and then they'll start to fall off in October. So one thing's for sure, if you're a buyer, you're entering the season where you're going to have the most selection of homes. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next time.